In our headlines this morning, President Museveni asks Supreme Court to dismiss Kasivante petition, and South Sudan Army threat to spare no one condemned. It's a very good morning and welcome to Liberty Radio News Updates at 8 a.m. My name is Patrick Byamukama. Now, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has asked the Supreme Court to dismiss a presidential election petition filed by former presidential candidate Robert Kasivante, arguing that the 2026 general election was conducted in accordance with the Constitution and electoral laws. In his answer to the petition and the supporting affidavit sworn on January 25, 2026, Museveni rejects all allegations challenging his election victory, stating that the petition discloses no valid complaint under Article 104 of the Constitution and the Presidential Elections Act. Kasivante petitioned the Supreme Court seeking to nullify Museveni's victory, citing alleged electoral malpractices, violence, misuse of state resources, irregularities in the voters' register, and undue influence over the Electoral Commission. Museveni states that the presidential election was held on January 15, 2026, and that he was duly declared president-elect on January 17th after polling 7,946,772 votes, representing 71.65% of the valid vote cast. He maintains that the election was conducted in compliance with the Constitution, the Presidential Elections Act, and the Electoral Commission Act, adding that any alleged non-compliance did not substantially affect the final result. The president denies committing any electoral offences, either personally or through agents acting with his knowledge or consent. Now, the leader of the National Unity Platform, NUP, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, aka Bobby Wine, has accused the state security agencies of conducting what he described as an unjustified manhunt against him, saying the operation has resulted in widespread roadblocks and disruption to ordinary road users. Kyagulanyi said that while traveling to Gomba district, aka Bobby Wine, has accused the state security agencies of conducting what he described as unjustified manhunt against him, saying the operation has resulted in widespread roadblocks and disruption to ordinary road users. Kyagulanyi said that while traveling to Goma district to visit his family, he encountered multiple roadblocks along different routes. He says the heightened security deployment was unnecessary and punitive to members of the public going about their daily activities. He called on the government to stop pursuing him, adding that he would resurface at an appropriate time. Kyagulanyi further urged the authorities to relinquish power peacefully and allow Ugandans to determine their future. And Uganda Prison Service has revealed that 294 babies are currently living in prison alongside their incarcerated mothers, a situation officials say has worsened the congestion in facilities across the country. The disclosure was made by Agri Atuanirire, Commissioner of Prisons in charge of planning, while presenting the Uganda Prison Service 2026-2027 National Budget Framework paper to Parliament's Committee on Defence and Internal Affairs. The revelation prompted concerns from legislators, particularly over the welfare of children whose relatives declined to take responsibility for them. Reuben Ali Naitwe, the Member of Parliament for Isingiro West, questioned what happens to children whose families abandon them after their mothers are imprisoned. Wilson Kajenjwe, the Nyabushozi County Member of Parliament, also raised concerns questioning whether women are imprisoned while pregnant or conceive while in custody. And in our business news this morning, telecom giants Airtel Uganda have announced fully restoring their internet services across the country. The company said in a notice on Monday morning that Ugandans can fully enjoy social media services uninterrupted following the restoration. Earlier, the Chief of Defense Forces, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, had said the government would fully restore access to social media yesterday, Monday, January 26, 2026, after weeks of restrictions linked to the recent elections. Government, through the Uganda Communications Commission UCC on January 13, 2026, ordered all mobile network operations and internet service providers to temporarily suspend public internet access and selected mobile services ahead of the January 14th general elections. Justifying the move, government said it was on grounds of national security. And that's it from our news desk this morning. Thank you so much for your company. My name is Patrick, and stay right here. Bukirebuta program continues.